What if I told you you could have the most educated personal trainer on this planet, and it was completely free to use? I was curious if I created a prompt where I told ChatGPT exactly what muscles I wanted to work out on specific days, gave it information about how long I wanted the workout to be, what equipment I had available, what kind of workouts would it come up with? Would it rival what a personal trainer would come up with? What are the downsides? What are the pros? What are the cons? Well, I decided to find out. When I originally looked over the plan, I felt pleasantly surprised, but as I actually started to implement this workout plan, my feelings changed.
Today I'm going to be training with the one and only ChatGPT. It's got us doing legs and arms today, so let's go ahead and get into it. So first up, we have barbell back squats. 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Sounds pretty normal, but then it says rest for 90 seconds, which typically when I do squats, I rest for much longer than 90 seconds in between sets. But we're gonna do as the trainer says, so we're gonna rest for 90 seconds and see how it goes. We got 90 seconds on the clock. Countdown is starting. Still breathing heavily. This is gonna be rough. That didn't seem like nearly long enough. Oh boy. That was absolutely brutal. 90 seconds. Definitely not enough rest time in between sets, especially for such a taxing compound lift like squats. That was rough. Next up, we have leg curls. 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Rest time, 60 seconds in between sets. So I will say that you definitely recover more quickly from leg curls than say like a barbell back squat, but 60 seconds, I think this whole workout is gonna be a struggle. Maybe AI just recovers more quickly than us humans do. I have to drop the weight. Can't hit the rep range. Well. Are my legs feeling absolutely roasted into exercises? Yes, but at least after the hamstring curls, after the first set, the 3 sets after that felt awful. Just not even remotely covered, not ready for a next set, not able to take it to true failure. My legs are just exhausted and not getting enough of a break. Alrighty guys, the trainer has us doing barbell Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and a whopping rest time of 60 seconds. I'm gonna do 60 seconds of rest in between each leg because there's no way I'm gonna be able to go back to back and then 60 seconds later go back to back again. So I'm gonna give myself a full minute in between each leg, and hopefully that's gonna give me enough rest to make it through the rest of this workout. All right, let's get it. So with this one, I decided to pick a weight that I know I could easily get 12 reps for with the limited rest time. That way in the later sets, those would still feel more effective, and I would still feel like I'm getting a good leg workout without not hitting the rep range or having to drop the weight so low that it just feels like a cardio workout. We're gonna get through it one way or another. Sound of this timer is gonna haunt me tonight. Next up, we have barbell bicep curls. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps with a rest time of 45 seconds. Cutting it down every time, ChatGPT. All right, let's get it. "45 seconds on the clock." All right, 45 seconds is up, not even remotely recovered, so let's see how this set goes. I can get a lot of things done in 45 seconds, but recovering my biceps in between sets is not one of them. All right, next up we have cable tricep pushdown, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps with a whopping 45 seconds of rest in between sets. Let's go ahead and get it. That last set just felt awful. Just so weak, not even remotely recovered enough. I know I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but that's the biggest thing with this program so far. We got a good workout selection, good set and rep range that I like, but the rest time, I mean, that's a huge deal. It's impacting your entire workout, your muscle growth going forward, your progression. Yeah. All right, guys, last workout of the training session. We have standing calf raises, either body weight or dumbbell. So interesting that it's not a barbell calf raise. I mean, I would think you would just set up like you're doing a squat, then do calf raises, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. 15 to 20 reps, solid 30 seconds of rest. Really quickening up the pace here, ChatGPT. Most of us don't train calves. I'm no different, so feeling a pump. All right, that is officially the last exercise of the training session. So it wasn't good, but it could have been a whole lot worse. So it's just okay.
So there's a burning question. Is ChatGPT better than a personal trainer? Well, in my personal experience, no, it absolutely is not. Here's some of the reasons that ChatGPT can be a great personal trainer and the advantages that it might have over one that's in person. First off, it's accessible at your fingertips. So anytime you have a question or you want to make an adjustment to your plan, you can simply type it up in the chat box and send your message away, and you'll get something back immediately. So the accessibility of it is pretty much endless. Also, it's completely free. Personal training can be incredibly expensive, especially depending on the expertise of your actual trainer. It's also a fountain of knowledge. It uses the internet to pull information from studies and researches to find out what the best possible workouts are. And if for whatever reason you want to change up your workout plan, you can change it whenever you want to for no additional charge. You can also make adjustments and customize your plan however you want. But that has a bit of a downside. If you're brand new to working out, then you might not know what adjustments you might need to make. That's where the pros of having a real personal trainer come in. Having somebody physically there with you, they can make real-time changes to your form, how you're doing the exercises, how many sets and reps, and especially how much time to take in between sets. Having them physically there, they're also going to be able to motivate you to keep going, to work harder, and push each set to your limits. Since there's no way for ChatGPT to actually physically be there with you, watch you do your sets, it's not going to be able to give you advice in the moment. And the problem with just one broad workout plan is that it might work for some people, but everybody's different. So the plan that ChatGPT comes up with might not really be that great for you. And having a personal trainer, they're going to be able to tailor it to your needs. Overall, I think AI is great, but I think it has a long way to come before it can be a real personal trainer. While it can suggest a workout plan and some tips on how to do each exercise, there's nothing like having somebody physically there with you, correcting your form, telling you to push the set harder, and giving you that motivation to keep going. AI isn't going to hold you accountable, but it's likely that your personal trainer is. So maybe in a couple years, the answer will be different, but right now, AI is definitely not as good as a personal trainer.